Hey everyone, I'm checking in on Sunday, March 31st. It's been a few days since I've checked in, so I thought I would kind of share the roller coaster ride of what's been going on. So let me first explain the current symptoms. Basically still dealing with a lot of the head hum. I'm having a lot of the dizziness and the kind of falling over, the dry eyes, a little bit of stomach cramping, minimal headaches, and I definitely still have the muscle pain and fatigue in my legs that I've been dealing with for so long. Fibromyalgia has been kind of keeping itself at bay, so that's been good, but I have been having some real deep inner chest pain, like kind of deep in my chest cavity. So I'm assuming that's kind of just all the healing and everything that's going on from the implants being removed. I will be talking with my surgeon about that when I see him again, just to confirm that that is normal. On a good note, people that I have seen, like my mom noticed this. I know some people have noticed it in the videos, my husband, friends, have noticed that my skin looks a lot better. I don't look as gray and kind of gaunt as I was looking leading up to surgery. And then my mom noticed particularly that she said that leading up to surgery, she could notice that there was always this kind of like anxious, sort of like I was all tensed up look in my expression, no matter when she saw me. And that's gone. So I don't know if there was something that was sort of happening to me kind of on a subconscious level, where I was in chronic pain, which I am still dealing with pain, but maybe it's somewhat different and my body's responding differently because the implants are out. But she did notice that I look more relaxed in my expressions, and just being around me, I just seem more relaxed. So that's really great to hear. So that's all positive. And but as far as the kind of what I've been going through with this detox and just explant journey process is, so the last time I checked in, I know, was last Thursday, and I had a day of crying. Like, I basically spent the entire day crying, and that was that. And truly, I think it was very detoxifying. I actually did a little bit of research, which I just love to do research, and I've got nothing else to do because I'm in bed most days. But it was fascinating because I read about how when you cry, the different stress hormones within our bodies actually get released, and it really helps the body. It helps to let it out. You know how they say, have a really good cry and you'll feel better. And it really, I agree with that, because after Thursday, Friday, I actually had a pretty decent day. I was able to get outside and do my arena walking. I was able to go a little bit longer than I have been. Did, a little bit of the goat chores. I just felt a little bit better and more motivated and had more energy. That was on Friday. Saturday, yesterday, another down day. Very much, pretty much was in bed most of the day, slept most of the day. I did force myself towards the end of the day to go ahead and do a smaller amount of laps in the arena and a little bit of goat work just to get out, but very minimal. I just didn't have the energy to do much. And then today, Sunday, same thing. I had a really rough morning, but I did have another good cry this morning, just kind of living in my frustration. And I felt a little better after that. And so then I went ahead and forced myself to get outside and spend a little time out in the goat yard, and came right back in and rested right away. But I'm down, but I'm feeling a little bit better. So it's kind of like, it's basically like you'll have a good day and then you'll have maybe 3 bad days, and it's very much a roller coaster ride. You never know what you're gonna get. And what I'm really trying to come to terms with now is exactly that. I never know what I'm gonna get each day, and I need to stop waking up and trying to anticipate what the day is gonna be and wanting it to be more than it is, because the reality is I don't know how long this is gonna take me to get well. And the more I'm pushing against it and trying to get better faster, that's actually just really going to set me back. My husband and I talked about it quite a bit this morning, and my drive to get well is doing me a major disservice. I just need to relax and let this journey play out the way it's supposed to play out. I'm going to go strong in my faith on this one and just really let go, let God, and trust that whatever is happening is supposed to be happening, and I cannot keep pushing because I'm just making it harder on my body to get through this. That being said, I do want to share, I know this is a little bit of a longer one, but I just want to really make sure that a lot of us go into explant surgery with a lot of expectations, because we hear a lot about how miraculous getting these implants can be as far as getting our life back and getting our health back, and there's a lot of wonderful stories in these support groups. But we have to remember that we don't know the entire story. We only know bits and pieces, and we don't know how hard it was for them to get to that better health or how long it took. So I think that a lot of us need to, myself especially, need to let go of the expectation of what this is supposed to be and just baby step our way back to health. And every day just kind of look at what is better today. And some days are still going to be really, really bad, but I think we really have to focus on the fact that no matter what, our body is healing because the toxic bags are out. So whether we feel that or not, it is happening on some level. So we need to trust that. We need to really trust the fact that little by little, our body is recalibrating. The detox and the recalibration process are different for every single person. Every single body is going to respond differently. And we have to stop comparing ourselves to every other person and what their journey is, because it's just not going to be the same as ours. We're all made completely different. Even similar, we are still very different from each other. So we just have to stop comparing. It's one thing we struggle with wanting our bodies to be bigger boobs, right? We want it to compare and be like somebody else, or possibly look better or like someone else. And we got to let go of that. We got to stop comparing our story to the next person. Our story is our own. We need to trust the process. In my faith, I'm going to trust God that He is, He's going to carry me through this regardless, and that I'm healing regardless. And I need to just stop expecting what I want from this. Whatever is going to happen is going to happen. And I just hope that I can kind of spread that message to all of us, that every journey is different. If it's hard, it's just hard today. It doesn't mean that it's going to be hard forever. And one last thing, I really do think it's important that you find a person or people to go through this journey with. And that's, I know you can reach out in the support groups, and that's great, but you know, share a number with somebody. I've made a very close, like, lifelong friend through this. Both of us have explanted at similar times. We have each other's phone numbers. We talk on the phone. We text. We need that support. So try and connect with somebody in the support groups on a deeper level. You know, go to Messenger, swap phone numbers, find a way to where you can reach out, because on the days when it's really down and you're crying, you need to reach out. I really firmly believe life is a we game, and we have to lean on each other through this, because it is freaking scary and difficult and hard, and we just need to know somebody's in it with us and that they can fully understand and give us hope, because there is hope, you guys. We got the toxins out. No matter what, we are getting better. We may not be 100%, but we will always be better than we were carrying those freaking toxic bags around. So keep the hope, keep the faith. I'm having trouble with it too, but one day at a time, one prayer at a time, we can get through this. That's it for today. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of this beautiful Sunday. I'm out here sucking up some fresh air, hoping to get a little nature healing. So take care, and I'll check in again in a few days. Take care. Bye.